1, 2, test, 1, 2, test. Hey everybody. So half a year ago, last August, I made a video about content ID claims on YouTube, and it has gotten a lot of views and a lot of questions. And in this video, I want to do sort of like a Q&A session, answering all your questions that you had on my last video about content ID and uploading covers on YouTube. Because I've been doing that now for only 1.5, maybe 2 years, and I've learned a lot more in the last half year than I have in the time before. I'm also going to show you how much I earn from a cover song that gets, let's say, 1,000 views versus how much I earn from a song that has a content ID claim and revenue sharing. Let's go. My channel has been monetized basically since I made the last video, so I didn't have too much information about monetization on YouTube yet, but I do have at least some right now, so I think I have some more information that I can share with you. And if you haven't seen the previous video, I'm gonna do a quick summary of it to show you how content ID claims work and why they're actually helping you and benefiting you as an artist, and how you can upload your covers legally. If you actually saw the other video, you can skip ahead to this timestamp and you can go right into the questions. Well, let's go. Right, what is content ID on YouTube? So when you upload any video on YouTube, YouTube has a system to scan new uploads to see if there's any copyrighted material, video material or audio that you've used from somebody else. And the audio detection is actually quite advanced and can even detect cover versions that use the same melody as an official song. A cover song, as most of you know, means a song where you didn't write the lyrics or melody, but you are performing it. So you're not taking anything from the official recording, from the master recording. You're recording it yourself, every instrument and your voice, using their foundation, their chords, their lyrics, their composition, but with your recording. That is important that I mention this, because it's important that you upload covers and not just upload the official audio or something, because then this video would probably not help you. If you use the official audio, you might even receive a copyright strike. When you record and publish a cover anywhere, doesn't matter if it's on YouTube or if it's anywhere else, if you print CDs and you want to sell this cover, you need to obtain licenses. And that is the first hurdle. Because you're not using the official master recording, you don't need a master license, you just need a mechanical license, the license for the songwriting and the composition. Obtaining these licenses in combination with a sync license to actually make a video to your recording is very costly and is going to take you a lot of time. But in the end, you're using somebody else's property rights, you're using their composition and their songwriting. What can you do so that you don't get sued? There are multiple ways, but one of them is actually introduced by YouTube as the content ID system. Content ID claims, first of all, are not copy strikes, so they will not put your channel at any risk getting deleted or getting sued or anything. I told you that YouTube scans every single video that is being uploaded on the platform, and if it detects a song as a cover song, you will get an email and a short notice on your YouTube that your YouTube is using copyrighted content. It's scary when you get that notice at first. It is just a content ID claim, not a strike. Content ID claim is something mechanical, so it can also be that it was a mistake and it's actually all your original content, and then you have the right to dispute it, and hopefully YouTube will resolve the issue with the copyright holder. When you get a notification of a content ID claim, the copyright holder, so the person who either wrote the song or composed the song, or the person managing them, will get a notification as well, with a few steps that they can take about your video. They could either force you to take down the video, which in my experience, I've uploaded about 200 covers so far, has never happened. That would result in a copyright strike, but I think that is rather unlikely unless somebody really hates your cover. In the worst case, you could potentially be sued. I've never heard about any case like that before. What is more common on YouTube is actually that this video will either be demonetized, so you cannot earn any money at all from it, or it has shared revenue, which is the most case for my content ID strikes. So I'm a monetized channel, so I can earn money with my videos. You've probably seen an ad in front of the video. If I get a content ID claim, I'm gonna earn less from this video than I would if there wasn't this claim. So basically you're sharing the revenue with the person who has the licenses. And I think that's a fair compromise. You're using their work and they get something from it, and they don't take any legal action against you because you uploaded something without any licenses. The other possibility is that your video could get blocked in certain territories. For some reason, some of my videos got blocked only in Denmark. I don't know if the music licensing rights are different in Denmark, but these are the options that the copyright holders have if they get notified that you made a cover song. So most covers are actually eligible for revenue sharing. And that means is a compromise between the rights holder, so probably the record label, and YouTube and you, which helps you so you don't have to obtain the mechanical license and the sync license and can post these covers without any legal consequences. And I think we all are here just to make music, to have fun, and we don't want to get caught up in any legal troubles or anything. So I think that's copyright system is quite helpful for artists. In my previous video, I also mentioned the service We Are The Hits. It is going to allow you to upload cover songs through their system, and they obtain the right licenses for you. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that system in this video, and now I'm going to get into your questions and hopefully clear out some more confusion about copyright. And first of all, I want to say I have not used We Are The Hits because from what I had seen so far, I'd never seen any cover artists that had any troubles with their cover songs. Maybe they used different licensing or anything, but I've always been confident that it's going to work out with the system that YouTube provides with the Content ID. But if you want to be on the shore and on the safe side, you might get the right licenses using either We Are The Hits or some other licensing agencies, which I'll link in this video as well. That much for the summary, and let's get into the video. So the first question is from Joba Keys. Thanks for the vid, great. Is it necessary to have 1000 subs and 4000 watch hours watch time to make some sense with We Are The Hits too? Or does monetization start from the moment you license with them? I started licensing my covers at the end of last year with We Are The Hits, but stats are only updated every 3 months or so, and they almost never answer any email questions. Well, that is not a very nice customer service. From what I've read, this is one of the few ways you can actually earn from YouTube without reaching 1000 subscribers and 4000 hours of watch time. Probably it's gonna be only a few cents, like you mentioned in your comment. And I've actually seen something on the We Are The Hits website about that in the frequently asked questions. So yeah, it should be possible to monetize with them as far as I read in their terms of service. But in my experience, if you don't have a lot of views and a lot of watch time, you probably won't earn a lot. I'm gonna show that to you right now here in my YouTube dashboard. Right. Unfortunately, everything is in German here, but we're gonna see here, this is the monetization. And let's look at covers that, well, this is my most recent cover, has 540 views. Let's look at how much that earned me in the first few days. Well, it did alright. It earned me $1.60. That is 500 views. Let's look at covers that did less. Well, alright, this one has 300 views. Joji Upgrade earned 28 cents. So you can see it really depends on how long people are watching and how many people click on your video. Plus, as one other user pointed out, which I hadn't addressed in the video before because I actually didn't know about that yet, if you're using We Are The Hits, you only get 40% of the revenue. So imagine you have 347 views and the video makes 28 cents. Now you only earn 40% of that, which comes out to roughly 11 cents. So apparently it should be possible to earn a few cents with your covers, but only, well, if your covers actually get some views. If, for example, you don't have 1000 subscribers, but you have one video that is going through the roof, that's getting 1 million views, I think then it would be really interesting for you to sign it up with a service like We Are The Hits or something similar, because then you can actually earn something from that video that makes a lot of money without being monetized on YouTube. It does take a while to get monetized on YouTube, but yeah, so much for that. Why they haven't paid this person yet, I don't know. As I said, I haven't used the service yet, but I've heard some things about them from a guy named Adam Ivy who helps musicians as well. Jack Lynn says, thank you so much. This video answered all of my questions in mind. Thought I'm alone in this battle. We all feel like we're alone in this battle as musicians, but that's why I'm trying to share this, because I feel alone in many things when it comes to music. But when I want to learn something, I always go on YouTube. And I really think it's important that musicians share more between each other, because we're in a very competitive environment. Sure, I wish we could all work together a little bit more and, well, grow bigger together or something like that. So yeah, here, Positive Mind says, We Are The Hits will take 50% from the money earned, so it is definitely a compromise. If your video gets a copyright claim, you will also earn less. I don't know if it's 50%, but with We Are The Hits, you are more towards the legal side, because they obtain the license for you. But well, it's possible that you upload a video on YouTube, a cover on YouTube that doesn't get a copyright claim, and then you could earn more from that. But well, you're not on the legal side. So it's got ups and downs, both of the sides. If I'm monetized and if I get a copyright claim, then also will I earn money or will YouTube block my channel or not? So positive mind. If you monetize and get a copyright claim, then you first of all can most likely earn money. I've shared the possibilities that the copyright holder has. They can either block it, remove it, or share revenue. Filter copyright claims. In most cases, those copyright claimed videos, they actually are set for revenue sharing. So yeah, your video will not be taken down in most cases, most likely, hopefully, and your channel will not be affected. Don't take my word for this. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just speaking from personal experience. So if it happens to you, don't hold me responsible. Emily Rose asked, why wasn't mine eligible for revenue sharing? The copyright holder are taking all the revenue. Is that the decision of the copyright holder? Yes, Emily, it is. So the copyright holder, as I said, has different choices. They can either take all the money, they can share it with you, they can block you. And apparently this was a company that was looking for a lot more money, so they decided not to share and just take all the revenue. I actually don't have any videos that are like this, but I'm not sure if you have used an instrumental or something, because if you didn't make all the music in there, it's possible that the person who made the instrumental also has rights because you're using their master recording. And in the best case, you only need a mechanical license and a sync license for a cover. But if you're using somebody's backing track, you would also need a master license. Well, probably that would not result in you getting any revenue sharing. But if not, it can also just be that the record label decided to take all the revenue. In the end, it's their choice. Sam asked, hi Nick, when you said you use Distrokid for covers and you use that music for a YouTube cover video, will that video be monetized 100% yours? I mean, the revenue sharing would be split between you, the YouTube uploader, and also you, the artist who got the proper license and owns the recording. Yes, I also said that you can use Distrokid, which is the distribution service that I use to get my music to Spotify, and through them you can also publish cover songs. If you do so, your video should get 100% of the revenue. But I think on Distrokid you pay $12 to get your cover song licenses per year. So I'm not sure if that's really worth it, but you will definitely be on the secure side license-wise for $12 a year. And if you want YouTube Content ID as well, you have to pay like €5 per year extra for that song on Distrokid. So Distrokid is nice if you just want to upload your stuff, but it has a lot of extra payments that can quickly add up, so I just want to say that as well. For obtaining the licenses, you pay $12 and then all the monetization will go to your Distrokid account, not your YouTube account, but your Distrokid account. Hope this answers your question, Sam. Gracey Covers says, I have the same problem for my covers. Will We Are The Hits really help? I've registered with them already. At first the restrictions were none, but later all of my covers were marked copyright claim. Any advice you can give, it will be really helpful. I think I'm gonna upload a cover with We Are The Hits as well, just to see for one of the next videos, just to see how it actually goes. According to their terms of service, you will not be able to monetize your video that you uploaded through your channel. You don't upload the video actually through YouTube, but you upload it through We Are The Hits. I might be wrong, but I assume that these copyright claims might be from We Are The Hits. And if they are not, then you should really email the support, because then the service is not doing what it's supposed to do, and that would be a shame. As I said, I've just heard about the service. I think the idea is really great, but I have to try it out myself, and I will do that just, well, to see if what I'm telling you is total crap or if it's real. In theory, you upload through them, but you can't get the money on your YouTube account, but you get the money on the We Are The Hits account. This might also be the same case for your Distrokid account, that you get a copyright claim, but it's actually not from the person who wrote the song, but from We Are The Hits, or Distrokid in this case. We Are The Hits also writes that they can get rid of copyright claims of older videos, but I'm not sure how effective that is. They just write it on their website. You have to try it out for yourself or not. Bikers on Call says, Midroll ads, dislike. And I just gotta say, I'm a small YouTube channel. You know, I'm happy for every cent that I can get. I'm not earning a living on YouTube or anything, but I really hope that you appreciate the work and time that I put into this video, and well, maybe you can grab a drink, because I'm gonna roll a Midroll ad right now, and I hope you're not gonna be one of the people who dislikes now. Well, see you in 15 seconds. Don't know how long the Midroll ads will be. In the best case, 5 seconds. Goodbye. NN Signature asks, hey Nick, I just saw your video. I have a question. Did your copyright claim video change the status even though the Monetize sign is red at the beginning? So the status will never change automatically as far as I know, but if there is actually a mistake, you have the possibility to dispute the claim. Let's grab a video that has a claim, this one, go into details, and then here, visibility, public, and there you can also see the details of the copyright claim. And now it says you get money revenue sharing. You could also here dispute it. So if you actually have the rights for the cover song or for the video that you uploaded, then you can dispute it there, and then the red sign would disappear. If you're using somebody else's backing track, again, you don't have the rights for that, so the red sign is there for a good reason and you will not be able to get rid of it. Necronica says, do you always share revenue with the copyrights holder, or do they sometimes take all the revenue? And well, I've already answered this in the comments, but it is possible that they will take all the revenue, as we've seen in the other case. I never had that bad luck before. It's possible, yes. And I guess when your account is ready to get monetized, the money you will earn will be shared at revenue. Exactly. Only when you have reached the monetization status, then you can get this monetization sharing. Even if you're monetized, it can be that the rights holder takes all the money. Right, here's another question by MT Guitar. I have two questions. I recently got monetized, but all of my videos with a content ID claim says they have earned 0 so far. Does that take some time for those to start earning money to get YouTube to contact the copyright owner? Also, what is the usual percentage of sharing between the content creator, such as yourself, and the copyright owner? Is it 50-50? Thanks. From the moment your YouTube video gets uploaded, the content ID will most likely appear. Sometimes for me it appeared later, and then the copyright holder will be notified later as well. From the moment that there is this content ID, you will be able to earn money if you're monetized. So it should not take some time. Maybe it just doesn't get the appropriate amount of views, because it takes a handful of views to get the first few cents. Well, if it doesn't, it might take some time for you. On my channel, it has always worked, even if I have revenue sharing on from the first second that the cover was uploaded. And for the second question, we are gonna look into my analytics once more, because I can't tell you an exact number, and I do believe that this might differ between different copyright holders. Maybe they can say, hey, I take all the money, or they say I take 50%, I take 30%, I don't know. But we will look and see how it is for me. Alright, so here first of all are my videos. I have sorted it by most viewed videos. Most of them are tutorials. And Beschwerde heißt Copyright Claim. Keine heißt no restrictions. Right, we're gonna see how much we earned on this most viewed video. It's not a cover, but I think you can compare it because it contains somebody else's content, and it earned $24. This one has 20,000 views less, so you have to take that into consideration. That's almost half. So if we would earn half, we would get $12. Let's see how much we made with this one. $10. So it is around the 50% mark, maybe a little bit less. But let's actually look at actual covers. So I'm gonna have to look for cover songs that I posted after I was being monetized, because most of the time these cover songs have most of their views in the first week or two. So if I wasn't monetized back then, it doesn't make sense to check the statistics there. I was monetized in July, so we have to look at only the videos after July that have a lot of views. Alright, normal people, no copyright claim restrictions, and 4,000 views. Let's search for another one. Okay, this almost has 4,000 views. Angels Like You by Miley Cyrus. Let's see the difference in earning. With the cover Normal People, I earned $4. That's 4,000 views for $4. So $1 per 1,000, which is not a lot on YouTube, but I think with longer videos rather than covers, you can earn more money. Okay, that is pretty interesting. I did not know this. Apparently, despite this video having more views and having double the watch time, Angels Like You by Miley Cyrus earned me more money. Pretty interesting, considering that it actually has got a copyright claim and the other one doesn't. There you have it. It's not the same on every video. Even videos that don't have copyright claims might earn differently from one another. Let's look at a few more videos. This one here, BTS Life Goes On, doesn't have any restrictions, 3,000 views. 3,000 views with restrictions. Let's check the one without restrictions first. 3,000 views, it made $2. Alright, so far so good. And the one with restrictions, 166. So they have really almost the same amount of views. And this one, Joji Afterthought, has double the watch time. And I want to remind you, watch time is really important when it comes to monetization, but it still made less money. So I don't know how to calculate it specifically, because there are more factors than views. You see, the views are almost the same, but the watch time here is almost double the one in the other video, while the money earned is about 80% that of the other one. Let's look at some more examples. Alright, these videos are all in the category of between 2,000 and 3,000. This one almost has 3,000, no copyright claim, and $5 earned. So $5 for 3,000 views, that's actually better than some of the other ones that we've seen so far. You see, it's public and no content ID claim. Clearly has more watch time than the BTS cover we've seen before, despite having less views, which results in higher revenue. So I do believe that the revenue is connected a lot to the watch time. Let's look at the next one. This video, Fly Away. Wow, this video even earned almost $7 and it has 300 views less than the previous one, Cotton Candy, despite having less watch time. So I really don't know how specific everything is. You see, this one has less watch time, less views, and more money than this one. So even in videos that don't have a content ID claim, it differs very greatly, probably depending on the country where the viewers come from, the time they're watching, and what type of ads they're getting served, what month it is in. In January, the ads are usually giving you less money, right? This one has 2,500, even more watch time, but less money. Again, I really don't know where it's coming from. This video also doesn't have a content ID claim, but it earned less, despite having more watch time. I'm puzzled, I'm stunned, I don't know what to say. This video, again, earned less. Maybe YouTube's advertisers don't like Joji because Joji videos tend to earn less. I don't know. This video, 2,500 and 180, even less, but it was in January, as I said. January, bad. Mars by Youngblood, no content ID claim. It earned around $4. Let's look at a few more that have a content ID claim. This video here has a content ID claim, 2,000 views, and earned 150. So I would say it doesn't really matter how big the percentage is. If the percentage is 60-40, if it's 50-50, what always matters to you if you want to make money on YouTube is that you actually get more views. Because you can see, even on videos that don't have content ID claims, the amount of money can range for the same amount of views between $1 and $6 for 2,000 views. So yes, you will probably earn around half, I would say. I think that's a good way to think about it. Half of the money you will earn on YouTube will go to the copyright holder, but at least they won't sue you. I don't know if there's any clear answer for that, but you see in my videos, they do earn less, but how much specifically is hard to tell because they all earn different amounts. Well, it's not an answer for your question, but I hope that it gives you an indication of the direction it's going to. CheRelyn B Official says, I'm having an issue with copyright because I sing cover songs and some of my videos have copyright issue. I've just started my channel, but now I'm a little worried posting cover songs because I really don't know which one from all the videos I've watched give me the right solution. I already activated my monetization button in case I reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And as you said, in case my channel would be monetized, I can split my revenue. And the other is by clicking dispute and fair use. Original content, can you help me sort it out? So original content is everything that contains only what you have made yourself. So it doesn't contain anything somebody else has written. It doesn't contain melodies from somebody else. It's literally only your own content. Cover songs are not original content. Even if you recorded everything yourself, even if you changed the melody, you're still using the words, the name, and everything, and the rights, so they're not original content. Disputing function will not help you if you're actually doing a cover song, because the content ID claim connects you as an artist with the copyright holder, which means that your video will not probably get taken down, but you will earn less money from it. My advice is to just keep uploading until you reach 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours, and most likely you will just get revenue sharing unless you use backing tracks. I'm not gonna advise you to not do that, because covers can sound amazing, and in the end it's all about how good the music sounds, in my opinion, but you will probably not be able to monetize anything with backing tracks because you're using somebody else's recording. So yeah, don't be worried about posting. I've never had any troubles with that. Just try it out, and if you get a copyright claim, a content ID claim, it's not the end of the world. Daily business for us cover artists, and it's actually not too bad. Don't do anything about it, you can just accept it, and if you are in the position of being able to earn money, then you will earn a little bit less money, but you are on the legal side. Mariano said, today I uploaded a cover video on YouTube and it got blocked worldwide. Strange thing is that I found many covers of the same song with the content ID text and description. I finally found out that the actual band released today a live video of the same song. So could it be possible that they temporarily blocked all uploads of the song, maybe to avoid leaks? Well, to be honest, this has never happened to me before, and I don't know what to say about it. I think you just really have bad luck. Maybe you can try uploading the video again or uploading it through a service, but yeah, I would probably just upload it again. That sounds crazy to me, but I've actually replied to him in the comments and asked if his backing track is maybe so good that the YouTube content ID system thinks that it's the official recording, which would enable them to block it. Apparently it's very different, and I guess every automated system can make mistakes. Hey, thanks for the video by Sam. I would really like to know your views about We Are The Hit service. Should we use that or upload directly to YouTube without monetization? Please share your views on this. I don't see many people using that service. Why are they not popular? In my opinion, I've never used them, and I've uploaded a lot of cover videos, and yes, you're a little bit in a gray zone because copyright holders could potentially sue you or get you to take down the videos, but I think most record labels and artists are happy if people are covering their songs. So I personally always upload it directly on YouTube. But as I said in the previous video, if you want to do everything right and if you don't want to get sued, potentially, I've never heard of anyone that got sued, but if you don't want to even take the chance, then you can use services like We Are The Hits. Why are people not using this? I can't tell you. I don't think that too many people think about all these copyright issues too intensely, and they just upload it through YouTube, which I did as well for a long time until I actually figured out everything about these licenses. These are my views. I upload directly. What you do and how much of a risk you're willing to take, that is in the end up to you. If I take a karaoke from YouTube without their mention, am I getting copyrighted? Probably you mean copyright striked, and even if you take a karaoke with their mention, they still have all the rights to copyright you because you're using something that they recorded. There's a big difference in using somebody's intellectual property, where you would only need a mechanical license, versus using somebody's recording, in which case you need a different license. If you're using somebody else's audio, you should always link their channel, first of all, because, well, they did something and you're taking it for free. Show some courtesy and link the other artists. But also, they have all the rights to the backing track that you're using, and they have the right to copyright claim you. So yes, if you're using a backing track, this might happen. What about your version of acapella covers? You think they would pick that up? LiLa Creations? Yes. I think they would, because even if I make covers that are really weird and that sound off in some parts, they are able to pick it up. It's all about the melody. There's a cool app called SoundHound. It basically is like Shazam or like a Siri's music discovery service. On SoundHound, you can hum in any melody and they're going to try to find the correct song to this melody, because machines are able to distinct which notes are being played and put them into sequences and then check if these sequences match any of the recordings that they have in their system. So in short, they will probably be able to figure that out, even if it's an acapella cover. Right, and now a few things about We Are The Hits. Even if you've already uploaded your videos on YouTube and not through We Are The Hits, you can send them an email and they might be able to get rid of the copyright claim, according to their frequently asked questions. And We Are The Hits advises you against using backing tracks that sound exactly like the original master recording, or using backing music that is not cleared for you to use as a sound recording. So if you're using any content like somebody else's backing track, they made a backing track and you're using it, We Are The Hits even cannot protect you from getting a copyright claim because you're using somebody else's recorded content, and I would advise against that if you don't want to infringe somebody's copyright, unless they really allow it to you. If you're using We Are The Hits, your video will not show this green sign here in your YouTube studio, this green monetization on sign, but it will say that the monetization is off because the monetization doesn't go through your YouTube channel but through their system. So that would mean that even if your YouTube channel is not eligible for monetization, you're able to earn money through them, even if you have to pay royalties. I'm quickly gonna put that in the video now, and earn maybe 40% of the revenue that the video earns, which is a fair compromise in my opinion. If you're actually obtaining mechanical licenses from agencies such as Harry Fox, you're gonna pay hundreds of dollars for one song. So giving away 50% of your earnings might be fair depending on how many views you get. I filmed for 49 minutes and I think I'm gonna need to get some water right now because my throat is really dry. But if you have any more questions, leave them down below in the comments. And yeah, have a great day, have a great life. Comment with a battery emoji if you watched until here to show me that you're a real one, and have fun uploading covers on YouTube. I don't think about it too much, and I think neither should you. Now, after you've watched this, hopefully you have some more clarity on the whole issue. So yeah, get your guitar or your piano out and record. Goodbye.